Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 18 of the March daily draws. So as we start the weekend, let's see what kind of message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so today we will go there. And our card today is the Ten of Wands. Maybe we've felt a little bit heavy laden with tasks and responsibilities through the week. But it's now come to an end. Maybe, we've had the last push, and we've come through the difficult bit, or about to come through the most difficult bit, and now the weekend's here. It could be just a time to just lay down those burdens, those tasks a bit, and have a rest. Maybe it takes time for a pause, a rest at this weekend time. Because if we try and carry these things for too long, it saps our strength, and we get to the point where we'll collapse under the weight of it if we don't take the appropriate time to pause and have a rest. And it could be that this is the pause before the real final, most difficult part of the work that we've got to do with the things that we're carrying. Because this looks like a reasonable path that he's followed, but now he's up to the rocks and climbing up on the rocks bit, and maybe maybe some of us have gotten to the rocky part, and maybe we need to sit down perhaps and take a rest to renew our energy, so that then we can continue and complete our journey of what we need to do. So this could be, the weekend could be a pause in our activity in order to pace ourselves, to have a breather, to have a rest, regain our strength for that last push to the completion of what we're doing. So that could be what this card is saying to us. But I think the key point is it could also be that we are at that completion point, we're at our destination, and now we can enjoy the result of our effort, that we've arrived, and we can lay these things down, at least for a time. So it's, to me, what this card is saying today is knowing when to lay down these burdens, and knowing which burdens that you perhaps been taking burdens and things upon yourself that weren't yours really to carry, and we need to be careful of that. And we need to carry only in our lives, to carry only what is ours to carry. We may be able to carry something of that somebody else's for a time to help them, but that's not a permanent arrangement. That's just to give them some physical support, some temporary support when they need it. But then we need to hand those things back to them, so that they can continue to take their responsibilities. So we need to be careful that on our journey we're not taking on too much of a load to carry, and that what we carry is ours to carry. And make sure that we can put down at intervals what we can put down. There may be things that we need to keep carrying, we can't put down, but the things that we can, from time to time, it's good to lay these things down and have a rest, to lighten the load a little, and then pick them back up again and carry on the journey. So to me, it's knowing when to put our burdens down, to put our things down, to renew our strength, even if it's just a temporary thing, to renew our strength in order to gather things back up again and complete the journey. So it's pacing, it's trying not to carry more than what we need to carry. It's using our time and our resources and our strength and our effort wisely. And that's what I believe this card is saying to us. And maybe I feel that we are at this weekend, that we take the time to rest and renew. I think that's what the message of this card is. After carrying such heavy responsibilities and tasks that we've had to do, and other things that we've found weighing upon us through the week, now's the time just to lay these things down, if only temporary, to renew ourselves, before we carry on the journey. We need to make sure that we look after ourselves. Otherwise, we won't be going anywhere with anything, because we will be too exhausted. We won't be able to do it. So we need to take the care to rest, to renew when needed. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And we have summer. Well, it's not quite summer, it's the spring, but bask in joy and light. And maybe that's the thing. Lay the burdens down and just enjoy the rest, the joy, and the light of relaxation, of refreshment. Get your spirits lifted to that joy level. Renew your motivation, renew your sense of joy and happiness and light. Literally lighten the load. These bees here are they're worker bees perhaps, and they're very good. They're very hard at work. But even these know when to bask in the sun and get the energy from the sun and from nature. So even those very busy worker bees know when to take a rest. So to me, it's know when to rest from your burdens, from your work, and refresh yourself and literally enjoy, get the joy and the light back in your life, so you can have that motivation and strength to continue the journey. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 19. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.